Hello, welcome to Great Educator Mindsets. This is your coach, Brian Reindl, and I'm here to talk with you today about reaching goals and thinking ahead to your next goal. Let me share a story with you. Last weekend, I ran the Spartan Sprint at Miller Park, and there's my team from Better Body Fitness. I'm in the back, way over there. Anyhow, I've been building up to doing that race for quite a few days, actually weeks, preparing, getting really excited. And you know what happens when you reach that goal, you run the race, and my goal was that I wasn't going to be last. I was going to be not holding my team up. And this year I met that goal. Sometimes I was even leading the pack, being the first in the race. But then you get home and you don't know what to do next. You come off of that high, and you know what I did? I ate. And that's exactly what I don't want to do, because I didn't know what my next goal was. I didn't know where I was headed and where I was going. Before I even got to that race, I should already be thinking about what's my next thing I'm training for? What is my next goal? So when you are reaching your goals, which I know you're crushing them, your personal goals, are you thinking about where you're headed next? Setting up your next place that you're going to train for, next place that you're going to reach for and get to. Now it's the same with our students. It's the end of the year. I hear a lot of teachers saying to me, so-and-so passed a level G. This student passed a level M. I'm so excited. They're on grade level. But where are we going next? And does passing a level, is that the point of doing a running record or a benchmark book? No, it's to help you check on your teaching and know where you're going to teach next. So from now on, when I work with teachers at my school, when they say so-and-so passed a level, I'm going to say, what did you notice? And what else do they need to learn? What do they need to learn next? So I put together this little, on my whiteboard, just breaking down some of the strategic behaviors that need to occur at the various levels in guided reading, because those are the things you can tell me about and what a student might not be able to do yet that you can teach next. And it's more complicated than this, but this gives us a place to start. So what do students need to know at the emergent level, levels A through Z? All they're working on is that one-to-one match, aren't they? And monitoring known words. We're not asking them to take words apart yet. We're just asking them to monitor known words. I drew a black line because from here on out, we're also concerned with fluent reading all the way down. So that's a behavior we're going to look for and teach for. At the beginning early level, guided reading levels D through E, we are looking and teaching for cross-checking behaviors. That's where a student, if you analyze their errors, they make the error make sense and sounds right, and then they check it against the visual, does it look right, and make a self-correction. That's a cross-checking behavior. And as far as taking words apart, you might see something like letter by letter, sun. When you get to the late early level, F through G, now students, when they make errors, they're integrating meaning, structure, and visual. In other words, when you analyze their error, you are able to circle MSNV. That's the next step, isn't it? And of course, hopefully they're adding on some additional information to make a self-correction. And when they're taking unknown words apart, they can take apart the onset and rhyme. Sun. When you get to the transitional levels, H through M, now we start to see students orchestrating meaning, structure, and visual. In other words, we might not see so many errors because they're pulling together all of those pieces of information and the meaning and the comprehension all at the same time. That's what it means to orchestrate, doesn't it? Pull all that stuff together. Think about a conductor of an orchestra. When they're taking apart unknown words, they're taking apart multisyllabic words. Do they know how to do that? Have you taught them that? And they're looking at things like prefixes and suffixes to help them with meaning. When you get to the fluent levels, N through T, now we're getting into that specialized vocabulary. This is where students have to have that background knowledge and that content knowledge in order to read the text and to comprehend it. And when they're taking words apart, they're really thinking about word meanings and morphology. What's the roots of the words, the bases of words that would help them understand or comprehend or read a new word. So if you were to say, oh, this student passed a level F, are they integrating meaning, structure, and visual, or do you need to teach that yet? They just happen to pass that benchmark book. Are they taking apart onset and rhyme? Are they reading fluently? See, we can say they passed an F, but just like me finishing that race and meeting my goals, we're already thinking about what's ahead, what are we teaching for, and what do students else I need to teach them to keep moving forward. So my next goal at a Spartan race, instead of finishing in an hour and 30 minutes, I might want to try to finish in an hour and 15 minutes. And instead of having to do burpees 3 times, my goal will be 2 times. I'm going to get up the rope this time, no excuses. That's what I'm thinking ahead to. So I'm already starting to train for that, and I'm not going home and eating before I go to bed. I hope you have a great day. I hope this little video, my little message today, helps enhance your mindset, because you are a great educator, and great educators need great educator mindsets. Be sure to spread the word, share these videos with your colleagues, spread them across the world. My goal is to help as many educators as I can, because I'm there, I'm with you, I make these same things, I celebrate, and I'm not thinking ahead, and I know what it's like to struggle with mindset as a teacher. Take care. Brian out.